Good afternoon, viewers, the legal department and the chairman. From the Office of Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Advocacy Center. Here this afternoon is a case of domestic violence, non-payment of dowry, and false accusation with verbal abuse reported by Madam Mercy Uku against Mr. Silvanus Okwao. Join us this afternoon as we interview both parties here in our office. Thank you. Good afternoon, Madam Mercy. Can you please meet you, ma'am? Please be more audible so that the people can hear you. Good afternoon. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Can you please hear you, ma'am?
Yes, while I'm here is, as you mentioned, domestic violence, complement of dairy.
Ma'am, sit up so that I can be more audible. Please be more audible. You have to speak louder.
Yes, and verbal abuse. These things has been on for years, has been on and on and on. It's taking the issue to pastors. Times when I report, you will come, at times you will not come. Times you will go there, say something else, and the issue will not be resolved. And has involved family members, family friends, which you go about telling things that are not what it is. So for 16 years now, we've been together. And the dowry issue, we've been planning it. Each time we plan, the plan is own. Before you know it, you come up with another thing. You will not do it. So apart from that, even when we started planning this marriage, we got ring. The ring he has locked it inside the drawer for the past 15 years. That wedding ring has been there. He locked it there. I don't know his reason for locking it. He only gave me the engagement ring and he's telling me, why are you not wearing it? Will I wear the engagement ring forever? He locked the wedding ring there. Now, he locked it there. Each time I rise up to talk about this marriage, it always results to quarrel. It always results to quarrel. Before you know it, we start quarreling and it will lead to fight, to lead to verbal abuse. Then he used to accuse me of adultery. He accused me. He even accused me in presence of his brothers and sisters. Those ones also joined him to abuse me, calling me Ashawu when in presence of his family members. This time around, he's not just doing it with his family members. He said it in presence of my children, telling the children that it's because of the men I'm following that is intoxicating me. They should not mind their mother. So he's abusing me of adultery. He is with his sister. Those ones join him to abuse me. And so for that, each time he brings that issue, I used to tell him he should go and do DNA test of the children. And I want him to do it. It's a mandatory test he must do. Because when I was pregnant for the last child, I told him I was pregnant. He told me I would use my head and carry it, that the child is not his child. That was before I traveled to Port Harcourt. And so that test he must do on all the child. And if peradventure the children are his, he will pay me for all the trauma he has made me pass through, for all the accusation, all the insults him and his brothers and sisters gave to me. He will pay me for it, whether it's assassination of character or whatever they call it in law. He will pay for it, and he must do that test. That is what I'm requesting. Then again, the children.
Can you please
again,
put the paper down and just face the camera?
okay. So because I might forget something, that was why I
Put the paper down.
Okay. So the issue of diary is another one. Then he's always abusing me. There is never a time that he does not abuse. This recently he will say, "You are a barrier." You tell the children, "Your mother is wicked. You are a barrier. I don't need you." That I don't even know. This last one now is what is baffling me. He called my children to tell my children that I'm a barrier to him, and in my presence, he's telling me that he don't need me. That
Please hold on, ma. Hold on, ma. Yes, ma. Okay, ma. But no comment is appearing here yet. Continue, ma.
So he's always abusing me. He told me that I'm a barrier to him, that he don't need me. I traveled and came back. He's asking me, why did you come back? You should have packed your things, that I have an alternative. And these things, it's not just what he say once. For the past 16 years I've known him, it has been an occurrence. He liked to uh, say abusive words to me. And even when we were in the uncompleted video, when we went to their family house, the mother joined. The mother would abuse me, him too, he would join to abuse. The mother one time told me that my son is not married to you. What are you doing in my house? If you want to stay here, you are going to pay me rent for staying here. You have to pay me rent. And what made us to move to this family house? It was also his fault that made us to move there. And I told him, you cannot move to your family house. His mother is there, his brother is there, that is his younger brother, and the sister with two kids. And these people are mentally ill. So how can you pack all my children with these people that are mentally ill? He said, no, that is where we will go. I said, okay, let me go and rent one room so that me and my children will stay. He said, no. He made it for that all of us moved in. And when we got there, it was one problem or the other, one abuse or the other. It's always fight. The sister is always looking for trouble. The younger brother that is mentally ill, at times he will carry hammer here, carry knife in one of the side, chasing my children all about. That was one time
Please move to the center. Yeah.
yeah, one time like that, he pursued my children, fling one of the child from the chair. The child fell, the one that is mentally ill, and I couldn't bear this anymore. Even him, he joined, because that time he was out of job for a year, and it was his fault. So what made him to be out of job was his fault, and he was expecting me to pay rent. And I said, I can't pay rent. At least I was able to pay some things in the school. We were feeding. And as I told him I can't pay the rent, I said, okay, it's not better we rent it. He said no. And this family house he's talking about, he didn't build the house. They built this house with his father's death gratuity. And when we came there, the sister also was already there. I said, you can't stay here. So this fight in and out and like that. Inside this uncompleted building, we fought just because of one a little misunderstanding. How he beat the child, and I was trying to say, why will you beat this child? Like before I knew it, he gave me a slap and we started fighting. He threw my things outside, which I have the pictures here. He threw them outside and chased me and my children outside this uncompleted building. For a woman, you have not even paid a dime on her head. So I summoned courage. I stayed for some time and I said, this place is not where I should stay. I wanted a place where I and my children can have peace. And I said, okay, instead of me to even renting house every day, let me come and go to Port Harcourt. That was how I traveled to Port Harcourt with my children, my 3 children then. And that was when I was pregnant for the last one. I told him, and he's telling me that that is not his child, that I'm walking about, I'm doing this. He was just talking nonsense. And I told him, this child is, I said, I will use my head and carry it. And when I traveled, he did not send me cover for upkeep. For a pregnant woman, I did antenatal by myself until I gave birth to that child all by myself. So when I gave birth to the child, I told him the hospital bill is so amount. I said so amount of money. He refused to send it. And he's telling me that I took his children away without his consent, that I did not send the address to him. I said the address does not matter now. This is what I spend in the hospital. Send the money. And he refused to send the money. It was after this child was almost 3 months that he started sending money. And he was sending 10,000-15,000. I paid the hospital bill, all the antenatal, all the tests. I did it all alone. So when he came, when he was coming, I told him he should not come. If you're coming, be very sure that you're coming. We are going to say you're going to beg my people for the domestic violence that has been happening all this while. None of them is happy because I reported to them. Now he said he's coming. He's going to do things on my head. I said, okay, if you're coming, it's better for us to do everything at once. He said he will do everything at once. I took the list upon myself, that list. I took it, I amended it without the consent of my people. So when he came, I thought he was coming with his people. He came alone. I said, you're coming to marry me alone. None of his brother, none of his sister, his mother is not there. Why are you coming alone? I said, okay. When I reported to pastor that was there in Port Harcourt, I was there. Pastor now said, okay, you will assign some of your members. Now, 2 of my friends now follow me from there. And the pastor in that compound, which is no member of any of his family. None of them is a member of his family, and you're coming to pay a woman's dowry. And my people were angry. When they saw that I amended dowries, they were angry. So he came, and out of 11 things on the list, he just did he did just three out of it. And even the three, it was not properly done. Then the reconciliation was for him to beg for what he has been doing that I told them. And that now he now did three things on that list. So people were very angry. And they were like, is this why you called us here? You told me your husband is coming to do things on your head. What happened? Is this why he's here? And they were all angry. They were also angry that I amended the music without their cause. I thought I was trying to help him so that he would be able to do everything. Now, that one aside is the abusive aspect of it has been lingering on. There's never a time you think good words comes out of his mouth, and whatever I do, it's never good. Only the one that he's doing. He keep telling people that I'm not helping him, I'm not of help to him, I'm not of use to him. The children clothes he's not buying. He's not buying anything for me. I'm not taking care of myself. I do my hair, I buy my clothes, I buy my shoes, I buy for my children. Whether the children wear clothes or shoes, he does not know. Yet, he's telling people that I'm not helping him. Right from when I know him, he hardly bring money for food. He likes to go to the market. To the extent of he buys pepper, buys food, he buys everything for me. And at times when he buy these things I don't like. I don't like these things, but he keeps doing it. Even when I have house help, he will leave me and give the money to the house help to go to the market. Is what he told the girl to buy that the girl will buy. This is years ago, and this thing has been repeating itself. So even now, this is what he keeps doing. He keeps telling people that when he gives me money, I don't buy how much is he giving me that I don't use? That even when he gives me the money, my own addition to the money is more than what he's giving me. And you tell them that I'm not using the money for what he gave it to me for. I don't know. Did I buy clothes with the money? Did I buy shoes with the money? And he will come back, you see that my children are, even when there is no food at home, the children calls him that there is no food. You will have eaten, have cooked, and we have ate. At times, he will not buy the gas. He will wait until we beg him that gas has finished before they will bring money. And by that time, I have already bought it. Bring back the money, he will not bring it. By August last year, the children wanted to do lesson. He told them, I'll be paying the money every week. That was how the children started the lesson. Also, I want to enroll them in computer school after the lesson, which I have enrolled them. So after your lesson, you start the computer school. I paid 30,000 naira each for three of them. They are four now, but I paid for three, the elderly ones. So they started the lesson. He paid for only 1 week. After the other week, he started telling story. Actually, it's your mother that took you to lesson. Let her pay the money. Let go and meet her. I said, but you said you'll be paying this money every week. Why didn't you allow the children to? Why didn't you tell them you won't be able to pay this lesson money? Okay, even if he wants me to do anything at home, we don't discuss it. He will indirectly push it to me because he knows he's not always around. So I will do it. If you want me to do something as a family, you're supposed to come. Okay, I want you to handle this. I want you to do this. We discuss it. If it's within my capacity, I say, okay, I will do it. If it's not within my capacity, I cannot do it. But he will not discuss it. He will not tell me. You will indirectly send the children. You will push them to me. Go and meet your mother. Is your mother not there? Is he not your mother? And he won't do it. He won't come around. His work, where he works, is not even far from where we live. But he will not come. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, he will not come. And he knows if he didn't come, I will do it. So this time I said, go and meet your mother. She's the one that sent you to lesson. But he promised these children that every week you'll be paying this lesson money. Now they started disturbing the children. It is me they know. And he said he sent them to me. And I said, I'm not paying this. What's now? He did not pay that lesson money. That was August last year. So this one that brought me here, we've been calling since July to August last year. That these children started less. And he never for one day asked me, my children said you put them the kids say you put them in lesson, in a computer school. Is it true? How much did you pay? He don't care. He won't even ask. He even told the children, sit down. Your mother cannot do that. He cannot afford it. How will she do it? And instead of him to even come in, appreciate me, appreciate the children that is going there, and even check what they are doing. Maybe if it is true that they are really going to computer school, he will castigate what I have done. That is this kind of person. He will castigate what I have done and rubbish what I have done. So since August now, this one has been on. Then this domestic violence of a thing. This 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 recent one. Each time there is any quarrel and there is fight, he always hold my neck. He will press my neck. So instead of giving me injury, he will press it and tell me that he can kill me and nothing will happen. And he usually say it. Each time we quarrel, he say he will kill himself, yeah, nothing, that nothing will happen. So he pressed my neck, press it. Then instead of tearing my own clothes, it was when I was trying to defend myself that I held his clothes and tore it. He pressed my neck. He didn't leave. My children was shouting. He was still pressing, leave my mommy, leave my mommy. He was still doing it. Until I held his clothes. When I wanted to kick him, he's now dragged his clothes. That was when he left my truth. The one he has done before, I have the pictures here with me. That is just the same truth he held me. That was when we were in Lagos, when we not moved to the family house. The same truth he held me, injured me, and pressed my neck. The picture is here. So this thing has been lingering on. That is one. Then the he told me that he told me that that he's my master. I'm his servant. That is the kind of relationship he wants us to have. That I'm his servant, that he's my master. Two captains cannot be in a ship. I don't understand. I don't know what you mean like that. He's always saying it. So and again, this domestic violence, every time there is always a little understanding. You bring this argument of how will I even say it? I don't know how to put it. Each time there is this quarrel, the way everything he talk is negative. He will never say anything good that will come out of our union, and we don't communicate. He goes about his own plan. Early late last year, I told him, okay, since this marriage is like this, let's start contributing, let's start saving. Okay, you can save the money with me. That was after I reported him to pastor, and he told me, how can he save his money with me? Does it mean he's a kid that he can't save? What is there that he cannot save? And up till now, we have not been able to do it for 15, 16 years. Okay, if you know you have been saving, why haven't you done it? He told me that it's me that don't want to change my name. I should go and change my documents. I said, wait, what will I use to change my asset, my documents to your name? What will I use? Is it not with marriage certificate? And you want me to say because there is a way you can do it? Because me, I don't want to do it. How? Which way can we do it without that marriage certificate? Right now, I don't even want anymore. If I want separation, and before we can even separate, even if he wants to do it, before we get together again, he has to do it. He has to do this. We have to do pay the dowry before we can get together. Then again, this family house that he brought us to, the house, he go about telling my children that it's his house, that they can go there. The house is not his. He did not build the house. He built the house with his father's gratuity. And I told my children, stop going there because of the brother that is mentally ill. He asked me, why should I tell the children not to go there? That is his house. As long as it's his house, the children can go there. Things we brought there, chairs, everything. They have scattered everything there. We can't even bring out anything good that we carried to that house, out of that house again. When I traveled to Port Harcourt, I told him by the time we come, you should make sure that you have rented a better place for us to stay. He said he's going to rent a place for us to stay. To my surprise, we came back. He still brought us to that uncompleted building. And the quarrel started again. That was when I took it upon myself to go and rent a place for us to stay. This time around, very close. And I called him, I told him, I rented a place. We all moved in. But he started again. This domestic violence started again. Every little quarrel he wants to raise hand on me. Every little quarrel he wants to raise hand on me. And he's working my children against me. Telling my children that they should not follow their mothers, they should not follow me. If any member of my family come, they should not follow them. If I'm traveling, they should not follow me. That my people used to eat people. But my children said, they've traveled to my place before. Why will you tell me not to follow my mommy? It's him that have not taken the children to his place. I don't know his reason. So he's telling the children not to go with me. They should not travel with me. They should not follow any member of my family. That my people used to eat people. They should follow only his own family members. I don't get it. I don't even know why. The day when I wanted to go for my brother's marriage, we fought that day. He said he's not aware, and he told me my brother called him. He even claimed that he sent money to my brother. I don't know how true is it. Then my daughter told him that we are traveling for uncle's marriage or Kwanele's marriage. That day he waited for us. Immediately we finished dressing, he dressed up. Where are you people going? Where are you? Before you know, fight started. He told my dad, if not that is the attire I have to wear that day. I have to remove it. So it's where he told before I was able to wear it. And the little boy that was following us, he hid his own shirt under the bed and sat on it and told me that we are not going, I'm not taking his children anywhere. That one apart. Another marriage I went again recently, my niece married, the same thing. I sent the children to tell him, he told him finish, he's aware we are traveling for the marriage, we are going for the marriage. That morning, he woke up, he said, I'm not going anywhere. He also fought before he traveled to that marriage. That's that day. I'm taking his children, I'm not carrying his children. I said, why are you so insecure about these children? He's just after children. Now I know that he's just after children. Maybe the relationship is based on the children. Because I used to tell him, did you meet me with these children? Because I know there's no love between us. It's just the children. That is why he has not deemed it fit to do the right thing, to do what he said he has done what he's supposed to do. How can an item from 1 to 11, you just did the introductory aspect of it 1 to 3, and you are telling everybody you have done what you are supposed to do without your family, any member of your family, and you're telling them you have done what you are supposed to do. One of these days we were at this quarrel in the family house. I was lying down. He matched my hair. Used his leg to match my head. One of that time that we were fighting like that, he have dropped my hair, the strand of my hair, he drew it out of my head. So this violence of the thing did not start today. It has been an occurrence. That is one. Then when I left to PH, sorry, I don't want to forget anything. That was because it's just too much for me. As I told you that he told me I would use my hair to carry the baby. That was how I used my hair to carry it. But he started sending 10,000 naira. I put those children in school. They were going to school. But he went about telling them that my children did not go to school. I went there and kept them. And the children went to school. He knew that when they came back, the class they were when they traveled wasn't the class they started when they came. So how come? And he saw their results. And he did not pay kobo. He didn't send me 1 naira. Or throughout the 3 years he stayed here, the children were in school. He did not pay me, he did not pay to send their school fees. He told me because I carried these children away, how they expecting to send school fees, how they expecting to send feeding. Then that is it. Then
Please, no, sorry. Keep the paper down.
okay. Now, this recently, he sat on his own, he was just talking, he was telling me, I'm a barrier, you don't even need me. That's what does he need me for? That he has an alternative. He keeps saying things that threaten as if he's a threat. So if he has alternative, then what would I be doing with him? I've done the mistake of staying with him all this while. And I know because of the children, we can work it out. Since it's not working, let me go my way. He has an alternative. He should work with the alternative. Let me see the alternative that he will stay with, that he will not pay dowry on for 16 years. So since he has an alternative, I'm a barrier to his life. Somebody he don't take care of. I take care of myself. I take care of my children. I do everything on my own. Yet I contribute for feeding. The house we are staying, I rented it. You couldn't give us that accommodation. I did it. Yet I'm a barrier. Yet he don't need me. So let him go with whoever he needs. Since he can't even pay my dad. And he go about telling people he has paid it. So if I'm a barrier to him that he don't need me, it's okay. Now this with this he used to tell me that he's buying food because of his children. There was a time he reported it to one of our family said that I don't cook from him. So this is a man that brings money to cook that you cook for. If I cook for me and my children to eat, each time he comes back, he eats the food. He eats it, not minding where the money comes from. He goes to the market to buy whatever he feel like buy, not what he feel like eating. If he buy beans, it's what he want to buy. Buy rice is what he want to buy. He just dump it there and he leaves. How we cook the food, what we use and cook the food is none of his business. Okay, if you want me to be doing this, why can't we talk it over? And you see me doing it. I go to the market, I buy these things, I cook, we eat. And you go about telling my children that your mother is not helping me, your mother is not doing this. You're telling my friend, telling everybody that cares to listen, that I'm not of help to him. Okay, if you want me to be doing this, you want me to be doing it. Do you have any project at hand that you want me to be handling everything in the house? What projects do you have at hand? Let me know what you are doing with your own money, since you want to shift your responsibility to me. What are you doing? What is that project you want to do? We don't talk about it. We don't, year in, year out, we don't talk about anything. Each time I call him to plan on how we can work things out for the year, he turns to quarrel. He turns to quarrel. We end it up with quarrel. So now he said he will not be giving me money for feeding. Giving me money for feeding is not the issue. Not giving me money for feeding is not an issue. Him going to the market to buy what I don't want is the issue. And right now he has to bring that money. I want him to be giving me 30,000 every 2 weeks. Because they pay him every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks he should give me 30,000 naira for the children feeding. Every 2 weeks. That's what I want. We can manage it, I will add my own. He was giving me 15,000 naira. And he knows that 15,000 naira is not enough. I gave him list of what I used to buy. After that 15,000, what I spend, what I used to spend. I said, get out from here. It's not my money you are spending. Which money? What money are you adding? Which money did you add? If you feed us, can you feed us for even 1 day? So for you to appreciate what I'm doing, you will tell me, can you feed us for 1 day? Because of how I can meet up. The kind of job he does, that is the kind of job I do also. Since we moved to this place now, he started doing another work. Me, I do that job on part-time basis. I open the shop so that I'll be able to meet up. Each time I did not go to that work, I stay in the shop. You will go to the extent of sending the children to go and buy something. You tell them, don't go to your mommy's shop. I send you to go and buy something. Why did you go to your mommy's shop? Or each time they want to come, they tell them, sit down here. What are you doing? Is this the shop that is feeding you? Sit down here. They won't come. Maybe I need somebody to assist me do 1 or 2 things, and my children are there. You tell them, sit down there. If he's at home, they only come when he's not around. Then when you send them message, you tell them, why are you going to your mother? I did not send it to your mother's shop. Go fast, go to that place now, go and buy me something and come back here. And he knows what he's sending, I'm selling it. You tell them, go where I send you and come back here. So right now, that money, he must be giving it to me. If he don't want to give it to me, I will give him list of what I want him to buy at home. He will buy it complete. He will make sure he completes everything I want him to buy at home. Since he wants to be buying, he goes to the extent of buying pepper, and the pepper he buys, I don't like it, and I keep telling him I don't like it, and he keeps buying it. This one he buys, I don't. At times gas will finish. I will tell the children to call him. Call him, because if I ask him, he will say, what is your own contribution at home? And he knows I'm doing most of those things. Because he go about telling people that I'm not helping. So I tell the children to call him. Even before they will call him, I've already done that. I just want him to know that this thing is not there. So it's not as if it's not there and we are lacking it. At times you tell them to take this, take drink, take this one. You will not give. You tell them, take your mother to give you this, give you that. That he won't give me. He won't give me the money. And he knows, as the business, if you keep collecting from the business will go down. He didn't give me money to open that business. I called him. I told him, this is what I want to do. I need to do some money. If you can raise this, I will ask you. He said, you don't have anything. He can't do anything for me. But if you want to start the business, I should close my NPF in the office. Use the money to start your business. I said, how can I do that? You too, you have your own NPF. Can you close your own for me? No, you can't. Okay, I should close my own because I want to start business. So I started that business with my own money. His pin is not there. His 1 naira is not there. It was not up to 2 weeks or 1 month in that business. He asked me to borrow him money. And I said, I can't give you money from that business because it's quarrel. So we started quarreling. He said, if what is the essence of opening the business when the business cannot help us in the house? And I said, this business, before you can start removing money from business, and that business has to last for like maybe 5 years before you can start removing money. You have to build this business for like 5 years. It's not even up to a year. I started this business. You want me to be removing money from it? And we feed from that business because the money is giving me is not enough. We feed from it. It was when I wanted to relocate to another place that I noticed how much I was spending for feeding from that business. Because I'll just be taking that money, I don't even record it. Now, that month, 2 months, I was trying to move to another place. And I noticed how much I've spent so far that used to come out from that business. That was when I wrote that list and I showed him. He kicked it away and he told me how much are you adding? What is it compared to school fees? What is it compared to rent? What is it compared to how much is it? So I don't really know what he wants from me because he's not feeding. He's not